Need cheap stubs? Hit up GoBuyMMO.com. Cheap, fast, reliable. Use code Scomo for 6% off. Yee! Yo, what's going on, everyone? We are back. Another MLB 19 preview video, man. We're like 8 days away, 7 days away, depending on when I can get this video out. I am just so excited. So much information just keeps on coming out. We get like a GameStop Monday video every week. Then we've been getting like a stream from the devs almost every week. We almost got like a new trailer like the last 2 weeks in a row. Just been giving us a ton of information. So I did my last video. If you guys missed that one, I went over a bunch of different things. I went over, what the new modes are going to be, a bunch of new legends, different things that have come to the game about like the new lineups and different things that we're going to be expecting in this game over last year. This video is going to be basically just everything with Diamond Dynasty. Last time we talked about like things with hitting and fielding and what changed and lineups and how they like changed the game. This time it's just going to be specifically Diamond Dynasty, and there is a ton of new things about Diamond Dynasty. But before we go ahead and jump into everything, I want to remind everyone, guys, I'm going to be streaming MLB, daily videos, road to the show, everything. The way that the schedule is going to be at the beginning of the year, I'm going to see how it goes for like the first month, is we're going to get a road to the show video in the morning, so be looking for that for about the first 30 days, around 10, 11 a.m. Eastern time. We'll get a road to the show video for about the first 30 days. Then later on that evening, we're going to have a Diamond Dynasty video. I'm going to be doing new gameplays, pack openings, all kinds of stuff. Every night, that's going to go live on YouTube around 7, 8, or 9. Edited videos, not recorded from stream. Edited videos, just like last year, uploaded to YouTube. And then once I upload that video to YouTube, I will be going live on Twitch around that same time, 8, 9 p.m. And then we're going to be streaming all night, doing ranked seasons. We're going to be grinding BR. We're going to be grinding the computer for whatever new card, ripping packs, doing all kinds of different stuff. Of course, also Madden and a little bit of Apex. When I stream at night, I don't have to get off and get a video out really right away. So it's going to give us more time. I'm going to get the edited videos, more content for you guys, more time to stream and be able to get a lot of fun things done. I'm really excited about this year. Now, with all that said, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, notifications on, because I'm telling you, there's going to be videos every day, multiple times a day. Make sure that notification button is set to all notifications, not just some of them. YouTube wants to have some stupid settings, man. You gotta make sure you get all the notifications. Now, we're going to dive right into Diamond Dynasty. And if there's just one way that I can really describe everything that I've seen so far for this year coming, is the grind. The grind has been completely changed. You're going to see me keep on looking down here because once again, I really like my notebook. Once again, I got like pages of notes here. But the grind is going to be everything this year. You're going to be able to grind for the cards that you want, the ways that you want, in pretty much any mode that you want in Diamond Dynasty this year. There is literally like a collection and a program and things to grind. You're going to be thinking you're grinding for one thing, but when you're grinding for that one thing, you're really going to be grinding for like 4 or 5 things at the same time. So the biggest new things that we're going to have this year is going to be the XP reward system and the team affinity system, which are going to be the biggest new things that you're going to see. We're still going to have regular programs. There's like a first inning program and a second inning program that are going to be in the game day one. They kind of just showed that, but didn't really actually go into what those programs were going to be. But the new things are going to be the XP reward system, the team affinity, and then there's all kinds of starter collections. We got like first collections, infielder collections, outfielder collections, pitcher collections. There's the live series collections. There's stadium collections. There's literally a collection for rookies, breakout, all-stars, veterans, hardware, postseason, and signatures right at the beginning of the game. So just because you get a card from one thing, collect it in one set, you might be able to get a card for another set or unlock one card from one set and then it goes in to another set. All these sets are really going to be just like stacking on top of each other. The biggest one, and I think everyone that's going to be fixed on, like especially right away, is going to be the XP grind. I'm hearing a lot of people saying that they really boost up the XP grind because they got rid of the ticket store. Last year you would, grind the XP, you would get tickets, you would get different stuff. The year before you were grinding like stats that gave you a bunch of stubs and that kind of stuff. Last year there wasn't that many rewards for grinding that XP. You got some stuff like later on, but the rewards were kind of just weak, and then the ticket store was okay. There was a few good things there, but compared to years past, like the ticket store definitely did not have, the booming cards that they did in the years past. Now, they removed the ticket store, and all we're going to have is the XP reward system. Now, the XP reward system is going to be something literally for every level. Now, every 100 levels, that's going bronze to silver, silver to gold, gold to diamond, you will get a 99 overall. There are 5 99 overalls that you will get on your team by the time you are a 100 diamond. You get your choice at every time. So every time you get to that max level, when you complete the level, you actually get the choice reward pack at level 1 of the next reward. So at silver 1, at gold 1, and then at diamond 1, and then diamond 100, you get the next pack also. But you get to choose between a 99 Brooks Robinson, a 99 Frank Thomas, a 99 Joe Morgan, Tony Gwynn, and Duke Snyder, all 99 overalls just from grinding XP. Now, you don't have to wait just to get to the, max level to get a 99. Every 5 levels, you're going to be able to get a choice pack. Now, there are gold choice packs for silver and bronze, but I started seeing like diamond reward choice packs, and then the diamond tier is just loaded with diamonds. Literally, if you just grind the XP tier, if you look at it, there's just tons of golds, tons of diamonds, and 599 overalls that we're going to get from just grinding the rewards. Now, the other new thing is going to be the Team Affinity program. Now, first of all, from what we can see, now, I don't know, they didn't show all the teams, but what we can see, it definitely seems like it's maybe smaller rewards. I mean, they're not 99 overalls, I'm guessing, but I could be wrong. Once again, they didn't show us all the teams. But my guess is the Team Affinity program is kind of taken over what the Team Epics were last year. The Team Affinity program is also going to be including the March to October. So that new game mode, which was March to October, where you get to play basically versus the computer at different levels, meaning rookie, hard, veteran, all-star, all that kind of stuff. Depending on what level you play on, your rewards get better. But then also, depending on what level you play on and you complete that, say for instance, I'm a Dodger fan, I wanted to do the March to October for the Dodgers, and say I beat that on the hardest level or the second hardest level, when I go then to the Team Affinity section, you're already going to have things that are going to be completed. Now, once again, not just with the Team Affinity section, but programs, all programs, you're going to have the choice of how you want to complete this program. So under the Team Affinity program, there's like grind with innings against computer, grind innings, in head-to-head, beat the March to October under rookie, under hard, and depending on what you do, is going to be how you want to complete the Team Affinity. So if you don't want to do March to October, you don't have to do March to October. You're just going to have to play more innings with that team-specific players. But say you want to do March to October, some innings, some head-to-head, you can put all those together and make your choice and then get your card. The biggest thing also about the Team Affinity program is you really get the rewards at 50%. Now, once again, they didn't show all the teams, but they even said it in stream. Most of the time, you're going to getting your reward at 50%. Now, there is other rewards for like 100%. They're like, special banners and plates and nameplates and all these other things. But unless you're like really, really grinding late in the year and you're just like a diehard fan of that team and you want the diamond nameplate or something like that, more than likely with the Team Affinity, you're only going to need 50%. So I don't know, depending on the grind, depending on, budget squads or like what we're trying to do, maybe really good. Don't forget about events. They haven't even mentioned events, and there's more than likely going to be events again. these lower overalls, like maybe some of these 85s, some of these team affinities, could be really, really, really good event players that you would only need like 50% of that team affinity program to get the 85 overall diamond. Of course, along with events, there's also going to be ranked seasons just like last year. The difference with ranked season this year, like I said in my last video, because they released this information before, when you complete that tier, you get to the next tier, whether it be like pennant race or you get to the next one, World Series or whatever it is, you get the reward right away. So that's really big, especially for like the top tier rewards like World Series. If everyone's grinding for that top tier, so right away, first World Series rewards are going to be the Brett Boone, Don Mattingly, and Mathewson. So it's a 90 overall Brett Boone, a 94 Don Mattingly, and a 95 Kristen Mathewson. So if you're the first person to get to World Series, you'll be the first person to get that pack, the first person to get that choice, and then the first person to post the card to the auction block. So not only will there be a race for the people to get the reward sooner, because you'll be able to get more value for it the sooner that you get it, but it's also cooler for everyone else, because now we don't have to wait 4 or 5 weeks to see these new cards. When they actually say like, yo, new month, new ranked season, the reward is going to be this, I don't know, my guess is there might actually be people that now grind to World Series in 2-3 days, one day. I don't know, there's going to be someone that does it in a day. Battle Royale is still going to be there. Another playable mode, really good to help you get diamonds and stubs and stuff like that if you're really, really good at the game. I know I love joking and everything like that, but everyone says you don't need to spend anything in this game as long as you go 12-0 in Battle Royale. So it's back. All you goons, you can get every card and every stub in the game that you need. The rewards are going to start off with a Paul Molitor 90 overall, a 90 overall Walter Johnson, a 90 overall Dale Murphy, a 91 overall Rob Dibble, and an 89 overall Sean Green are going to be your 5 overall BR rewards. Now, another thing that they added, this is like the theme of MLB 19, is going to be choice. Another thing that they added with the BR rewards is if you finish flawless, you get your choice. So there was times before, I mean, I never went flawless, but I would see times where people would go flawless and not necessarily get the card that they want. Now, if you go flawless, you're going to have a reward pack that is going to give you, I think, an option of 3 out of the 5 or whatever is many on the board. So there's going to be like 5 or 6 choices on the board that you're going to maybe get. But then if you get flawless, you get a choice of 3. So you're not going to get a choice of all of them. It will select a few. It still gives you a choice. It's better than just one. I like it. The other new thing that they talked about Diamond Dynasty is going to be the new Signature Series cards. No Immortals are going to be in the game this year, so the Signature Series cards are going to be the top of the tier of the players. They are going to be the 99 overalls most of the time. But what the main difference of, I guess, a signature card to an immortal card is going to be, once again, the choice. The way that they did Immortals last year was more of, this is the best player, best card at this position. So when you got on to like later on in the year, almost everybody's team was getting close to the same, because if you wanted a catcher, you were going to get the immortal catcher. If you wanted a first baseman, you got the immortal first baseman. Like, there was really no one else better than just those players. Now, with signature cards, not only are they not going to be as expensive to grind as Immortals by what they're saying in stream, because we don't have to put all those exchanges in there. They don't have like the bobbleheads and all that kind of stuff that they had last year. This year, the signature cards are just going to be the best versions of that player. So meaning that they can have more signature options per position. So there might be 5 signature first basemen, 5 signature, second basemen. So teams will maybe have more variety, more ways to build your team. You'll be able to get, I don't know, every card in the available. It won't be every card, but all these top level cards are more than likely going to get a signature series card at some point, is my guess. which would be, the highest level of that card. Another thing that they went over in the stream is going to be Conquest. Conquest is going to be coming back with a revamp. The Conquest, the original Conquest with the US map, going through the first stages and everything like that, is going to be the same. They really didn't go over the rewards. More than likely, it's still going to be one of the probably to-do things right away. Last few years, some of the advanced Conquest stuff wasn't necessarily the move, but usually Conquest, especially the beginning one, is usually the move, especially for getting good cards, good XP, quick games, and that kind of stuff, especially since we're going to be grinding for XP. Everyone's going to want to be grinding for XP. Conquest is going to quick inning games, might be able to get a lot of XP and get some good rewards, but they also did make some adjustments to it. There's going to be different maps, different ways to play with it, Conquest challenges, and then also Conquest is also going to tie into programs where they might launch a special Conquest map within a challenge for you to complete that Conquest for like a percentage within the new program or something like that. Once again, I'm just taking the stuff I saw on the stream, the things that they said, and kind of like put it all together. We still got to wait for the game, but more than likely that's what it seems like. They really want to tie in like everything, like how you play the game, how you want to play the game with whatever cards, all kind of like funnel to the same stuff. So, if you like playing CPU, if you like playing head-to-head, you like playing Conquest, you like playing, March to October, you like playing all these stuff, you're at least going to be grinding for something at all times. So, I really like that. Few things that I've taken away so far, people are really talking about there are going to be more sellable rewards. Yes, a lot of these cards are going to be sellable, but the more and more I kept on listening to what they said, especially going back and listening to the stream for the second time, watching a 2-hour stream 2 times is kind of... It's kind of a lot. But watching the second time, I did notice that they did say special edition diamonds will be sellable, but then there also will be a tier above that, and then a max tier that will not be sellable. So those signature cards, like the 99 overalls that you get for max level at, the 100 bronze, silver, and gold and diamond, you are not going to be able to sell that 99 overall Brooks Robinson, Frank Thomas, Joe Morgan, Tony Gwynn, or Duke Snyder. And there's going to be other diamonds like that. Now, there might be sellable diamond Frank Thomases, like the pre-order diamond that comes with the game. Those diamonds are going to be sellable. Obviously, live silver diamonds will be sellable. And there will be rewards, beginning rewards, that will be sellable. But some of these big cards, my guess, are still going to be net. Live Series Collection is going to be coming back. They didn't go over the whole thing, but I'm going to say it right here, right now. Collect all the teams, collect all the divisions, collect everything. It's going to be a 99 overall Willie Mays. I have a really big feeling that it's going to be 99 overall Willie Mays. Unless they drop another big legend on us or some new big reveal that they're really, really holding on, like a Barry Bonds or something, more than likely it's going to be Willie Mays. Willie Mays, collect all the players, 99 overall signature Willie Mays. Go ahead, like the video. Let me know if you agree. I'm right here. 99 overall signature Willie Mays, collect all the cards. The one set that they did show us is going to be the AL East. It is going to be a 92 overall Joey Batista. Always been a really good card in this game. A lot of this with MLB, and one thing I kind of wish, but they use real cards that were, Topps baseball cards that were back in the day and stuff like that, but one of the negatives, it's like the same card. The art's sometimes the same. It's like the same thing. They kind of switch it up. I don't know, but the 92 overall Batista is going to be the AL East reward. It did show that the Orioles was going to be a 82 overall gold scoop. They showed Tampa Bay was going to be an 84 Fred McGriff. They showed the Blue Jays, which was going to be Brett Cecil at 84. Yankees was a diamond 90 overall Robinson Cano. And the Red Sox was a diamond, also Jacoby Ellsbury. You collect all those cards, and then you get the diamond Batista. So, once again, collect all the teams, get a reward for each team, and then you collect all the teams, and then you get a reward for the division. Collect all the division, and I'm, once again, guessing that you're going to get Willie Mays. There will be an AL reward, an AL, and an NL reward, and then the whole thing. So, like, there'll be a bunch of really good cards with that Live Series collection. We might be doing a lot of videos with that this year. I'm just telling you, if it's Willie Mays and you guys are coming to watch these videos, we might complete the live series collection this year. I didn't do it last year, and I didn't do it the year before. This year might be the year that we do it. And the last little bit of collections and stuff, obviously programs and stuff like that are still going to be there. There's a ton of stuff they didn't even show us. They just kind of like skipped over the menus and all kinds of different stuff. You'll be seeing it behind me because I'm going to be showing you all those different screens, of course, with this video. But they showed, you know, first collection, infielders, outfielders, pitchers, stadium collection, unlockables, bat skins, and everything. One thing that they kind of teased and didn't show, there was going to be a GOAT collection for unlockables. I'm not exactly sure. I like my creative player. Creative player did get completely revamped. It's going to be like the same type of, I wouldn't say completely revamped. It's going to be the same type of like scale how it was last year, where you got to like pick what position you want, and then it like bridges off from that. But they kind of made it like the Affinity grind, where you do everything. If you're into creating your player, I'm going to wait until we kind of dive into all that. I'm going to do a creative player. We're going to create Notorious Scomo. I'm going to go through all that when the game drops. But that kind of got changed up a little bit. I'm really excited about that. But there are a bunch of unlockables where it gives your creative player the boost, gives your other players skins and like different like looks. Doesn't boost everyone, just your creative player. But then there's a GOAT collection that goes along with unlockables. I don't know. It was gold. It said GOAT. It looked cool. The other thing, especially for the grinders and people, one thing I thought was noted. I noted it. Notable. I write a note. Stadium collection. The only way that we can get Polo Ground this year is collecting all the classic stadiums. Once you collect all the classic stadiums, then you get Polo Ground. Not as much cheese with the Polo Grounds. And then the last thing that they really kind of showed, and once again, really didn't show exactly what we need or what to do, but they did kind of tease that the bosses for the first program are going to be a 91 overall Chipper, 95 Goose Gossage, and a 96 overall Cy Young. So when you get, so that's like the program. When you complete the program, then you get a choice pack. Once again, everything's a choice pack. So you're going to get a choice between that like Goose, that Cy Young, or that Chipper. But if you get all three of them by buying the other two off the auction block, you will then be able to then put them into the second inning program, which would then give you a boost at completing the second inning program. So if you fully complete the first inning programs, you get a head start on the second inning program, which I thought was really cool also. I think I got everything. Guys, I'm really excited. There's a lot of stuff. Ripping packs, building a team, grinding the games, streaming, getting these videos out, man. I'm really, really excited. I'm really excited to see what these packs and everything is going to be like. I'm ready to see what this XP grind is. Bro, the XP grind, getting those reward packs every 5 levels, getting some type of reward every level. Sleep might not come along very often. I don't know. Shook, Yowie, you guys ready? It's going to be grind season, boys. I'm really, really excited. There's going to be more videos coming. I am going to be starting the night streams later this week. I wanted to do one today, but a whole thing of the schedule switch and everything like that, so this video is probably not going to get posted until tonight. Then tomorrow, I'm going to the dentist. Depending on how drugged up I get on that, I might be able to stream tomorrow night. Apex Battle Pass is finally dropping tomorrow, but we will get some MLB and that kind of stuff coming out, and there might be a really big surprise coming depending how things... Just be ready for MLB 19. I'm telling you, it's going to be one hell of a year, boys. I'm ready. Hit that like, subscribe. We out, boys.